That here. That here. Right. Ready there. This down here. Let's go ahead and take this and let's share our screen. Do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's get everybody in here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing okay. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Can you give me heads up that you guys could see me and hear me okay? Let me know. Got to get confirmation here. Good morning, Jeb, Joey, Mark. Let me know if you guys could hear me and see me. Good morning. Testing, testing. Can you guys see me and hear me? Yes, there is an echo. I am not in my house. Can you see me and hear me? Okay, perfect, perfect. Good. That's the most important thing. I can't get the perfect audio. I can't get the perfect sound, but as you guys can hear me and see me, that's the most important thing here. Good, good. I'll have better audio later today, but for now, this is what we're dealing with here. Hope you guys are doing great. Murray, I send you an update on Clyde just to give you the latest. Let me say hello to everybody, and then we'll get started. We got our Nulfo, we got Wade, we got Ivano, Brian, Omar, Mazen, Bancroft, Wong, Manuel, Dr. Serena, good morning, Glenn, Virtuvian, John, Samson, Charlie, Dave, John, Sarah, Jacques, Richard, Rick, Dennis, William, Martin, Rye, Stephen, Tim, Nathan, Jody, Edgar, Ricky, Pat, Robert, Randy, William, Dave, Ali, good morning, John, Mark, Jeff, Joey, Kevin, Joe, Michael, Roddy, Murray, good morning, Kevin, Jody, Devin, Steve, David, Manuel, Martin, John, Nathan, Charlie. Charlie's in the house. How are you, Charlie? Haven't heard from you in a while. George, Michael, Mazin, Rebecca, Randy, Jeff, Scampy, John, Mark, Ivano, Darren, William, Penny, good morning. Richard, Wayne, Liberty. I forwarded that email to Matt Penny. Thank you for sending it to me. Good morning. I want to make sure you guys could hear me okay. There's a little bit of an echo. I'm on a laptop and my laptop doesn't allow me to connect double monitors and all these other accoutrements that I have. So it was either a double monitor or a good mic. So that's where we're at this morning. And I took the mic. Good morning, everybody. Let me guys give you some links for today. So I will be live on Monday today at 11 a.m. That's this right here. Let me get the YouTube here. Oh, it's such a big pain in the ass with all these monitors. 1 second. Let me just get this for you here. All right, here we go. 1 second here. 1 second. It takes a second for all of this to work, so bear with me here. Paste that. Here's the Monday session. Here's a link for you guys. I will also be in my VIP room at noon today. Here is a link for that. Here's a link for that. And last but not least, Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show. Let me give you the link for that. I'm on a laptop in a hotel, so everything's a little slower today. So please bear with me, okay? We'll get it together. Everything will just take one extra second. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. And there's that. All right. Well, I'm in sunny Miami. It's absolutely beautiful here. We're about to get started. Wanted to post some links for you, and I'll post them again a little bit later. But today is a very, very important day because of what's going on in the market. Now, as you guys can see here, and if you can't hear me for some reason, or if there's too much echo, let me know, and I'll talk closer to my mic to the computer. But I think you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. Merry Christmas, everybody. So we have divergence. We have the Dow down 90 points while the Nasdaq is up 100 points. That's not really a good sign to start the week off with, okay? As far as Fed data is concerned, tomorrow the market's going to have a half day and we're closed on Wednesday. So now I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, okay? Last week, I tried to power through this week and I tried to trade aggressively through this week last to us, okay? It wasn't a smart idea. So this year, I'm going to be a little friskier and I'm going to be really, really cautious. So if you don't get a lot of trades, and regardless of what program in the next couple of days, it's not because I'm lazy. It's not because I can't give you trade ideas. It's because I'm watching your ass, okay? I'm watching your back and I don't want you to get taken, okay? Right now, volume is dying down. We do have some panic buying and selling right now, but volume is dying down. And you want to be really, really careful. Another fact I'm going to tell you is, and then for the next couple of weeks, buy options that have a little more time. Don't go 3, 4 weeks, go about 5, 6 weeks, just for the next couple of weeks till we get out of this route, okay? So yes, quality over quantity, Murray, definitely quality over quantity. And more importantly, buy more time. Don't buy the 3 week, the 2 week, buy the 5, 6 week. Buy yourself extra time. We need the extra time. Go deeper in the money and buy extra time or use debit spreads. Now, I will today have a session. I've been just busy and I've been forgetting it every time because we've been having so much other stuff to talk about. But in the VIP room today, I will talk about debit spreads, implied volatility, and when to trade straight options versus debit spreads and how you could use the difference to your advantage, okay? So I'll be talking about that today. Thursday and Friday, I believe, are full trading days. But again, you're now getting close to New Year's Eve. And Eagle Beagle, I could promise you, I could assure you, there are hardly any traders, real traders moving around. Can I please recommend some long-term investment picks? No, Raj, I can't predict long-term investment picks till turning point, which happens next week. Raj, before New Year's, every year, I do my turning point where I give you my predictions for longer term investments. That will be next week. I'll be doing that into New Year's, okay? Thank you, Dr. Serena. And make sure you give us a thumbs up so these videos could be seen and played quite a bit, okay? So do that, do that please for us. I would appreciate it very, very much. All right, so let's not deal with Thursday and Friday right now, Eagle Beagle. Let's just deal with the next 3 days. And again, it's not a typical 3 days because look at what we're coming off. And I'll get into this in a minute. I have a lot to talk about the market today. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate it. So I don't like the fact that we have divergence. I don't like the fact that the Dow Jones, the blue chips are already down 100 points. I don't like the fact that the Russell 2000 is down today. I don't like that at all. That really, really bothers me, okay? Clyde is okay. He's going to get his blood pressure checked on Monday to make sure that it's not his blood pressure causing the heart, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. You guys already know what it is. I forgot the name of it. But and then he's going to go on meds. The doctor said he's got a couple of. I mean, he said he's got good years left, but we got to monitor it. Also, it's possible that this heart murmur is due to anxiety. He said he's had anxiety, so it's one of those things. But Clyde is like, I think he's about 5 years old, so I'm hoping he can give us several good years left. Four dogs, not five, four dogs. The fifth one was a fake one that I showed a picture of. Only four dogs and four cats. All right. As far as data this week, we got consumer confidence coming out at 10 a.m. That is pretty important. Murmur, yes, thank you. Hard murmur, yes. It's coming out at 10 a.m. Tomorrow we have durable goods and home sales. These are important, but these are more important for blue chips than technology stocks. Just letting you know. So if the Dow starts coming off a little bit, this will be important. Consumer confidence is for everything, but honestly, I doubt that consumer confidence is going to have that much of an impact after what we saw the last couple of trading sessions. Okay. So US dollar, as I mentioned to you, the US dollar is getting stronger. And look, here's the problem, guys. On Friday, look what the US dollar did when the market went up, but look at it today. Remember, when the US dollar goes up, right, interest rates go up. And when interest rates go up, it's not good for US dollar. Look at bonds. So remember, the market rallied on Friday, right? But look at how it closed and look at where it is today. Now, typically, I wouldn't say, and let me just do gold and I'll come back to the bonds real quick. So you could see that gold is again taking a dump. It's below the 8-day EMA. And as I keep telling you guys, this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. As long as we see strength in the US dollar and as long as we see weakness in the bond market, I put pet rescue remedy in his water. It's okay. All good, Eduardo. I had issues issues logging on as well. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's the latest on Clyde. We left him at home. We didn't take him on vacation with us. He's going to be really pissed off when we get back. The cats get very upset when we leave them at home. So you could see the US dollar getting stronger, gold getting weaker, and there's a very strong inverse relationship between US dollar and the bond market. So you could see right now we're back below Friday's low. So folks, the bond market is what's driving the stock market. And we're already below Friday's low. We're close to where we were on Thursday. And remember what happened to the stock market on Thursday. My point is, if the US dollar is coming back up to these levels, and if the bond market is coming down to these levels, where does that leave the US stock market? And I'll talk about that in a minute. We got a lot to talk about today. China is, I mean, I don't even want to talk about China. I think the best thing for me to do is just kind of show you this graph every day and kind of show you what this is their top 50 stocks are doing. We came up to the 8-day EMA. I wouldn't be surprised if we came back down and touched the lower end of this range over the next week or so. I'm just not seeing. Thanks, Eduardo. And I'm hoping that, but China's not really helping or hurting us right now at all. They're just this is nothing right here. Okay. Crude oil also doing nothing, but crude oil is doing nothing, but a lot of energy stocks are selling off. SLB, Oxy, a lot of energy stocks are selling off. What I would like to do is do an iron condor in the crude oil market in USO. The problem is implied volatility is so low. The size of these bars are so low. If we were like this, it would be easy. But the iron condor, that's kind of like with the strategies that Chris Pulver does. I kind of want to do that strategy on crude oil right now. I should probably talk to Chris, but implied volatility is really low right now. But I would love to do an iron condor selling premium here and here to take advantage of this quiet period here. Again, I keep looking every single day and I can't find I can't find anything. Okay. That's the biggest problem. I can't find anything. All right. So just to summarize, the US dollar is starting to come back up, which is bad for the US stock market. Gold is coming down. It can't keep it above the 100-day moving average and the 8-day EMA. And if we continue seeing what I'm seeing right now, we should come right back down here today on the gold market. China, I don't even know what's there we need to say about China. I mean, is there anything we need to discuss here? And I'll brief you a little bit later, but there's just nothing here. Hey, Jean, how are you? Again, let me give you guys a link for the class that I have at. Here's my link. This is the link for VIP room and Monday's show. is. See that here. Give that to you right there. And here is the link to my VIP room. And here's the link to Customer Service Live. Let me give you that too. And I was on Customer Service Live last Thursday. We had a really good time. Cam, you should schedule me once a month for that. And also Kane once a month for that, okay? And again, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Look at that. We got almost 400 people here in 15 minutes. Please like, put a thumbs up if you guys are enjoying this. I'm about to talk about the stock market. We got 118. We got 400 people here, and we got 118 thumbs up. If you don't mind, please give us a thumbs up. It's not personal. It's just it puts us in a better light with YouTube, and more people see this video. So crude oil, not much there. Gold, choppy to downside. US dollar, firmer. And we're going to be watching the volatility market and TLT very, very closely. What I'd like to see is this rally up, not down. If this rally's down, it's going to put us in a bad position. And we don't want to be there, okay? That's the last place we want to be. We don't want to be in that position. Look at that. I think we're breaking records on a holiday week of all of weeks. This is why I decided to do this today, because I figured it would be pretty important for you guys. All right. So volatility. What's going on? What's going on with volatility? As you saw on Thursday, this is Thursday right here, and this is Friday. We started here, we went up, and then we went all the way down, and look at where we stopped. Remember, I told you there's a big air pocket here. Remember that? So we are now at the 18 level. The question is, are we going to bottom out here and start coming back up, or are we going to break through the 18 level? Dollar sign VIX, what you want to pay attention to is the $18 level. The $18 is going to be extremely, 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 extremely important today. If we break down through this level, the odds are the bond market is going to come up, and this is going to be the low. If we break up from this level, the odds are this is going to be the high, and we're going to go lower, okay? I'm just giving you the trajectory. Please don't argue with me. I'm giving you the trajectory. So the level on the VIX you want to watch right now is 18 and 23. We can kind of consolidate around this level here for a while, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think this week we're going to break either below 18 or go above 23. What about momentum levels? Let's talk about momentum levels. Well, I got some disappointment for you. We only have 33 stocks breaking out to the upside. Well, what do you mean, Roger? The stock market did this last week. I mean, look at this bar. How can we only have 33 stocks trading above the moving average? How could that making 90-day highs? And to the low side, you only have 91. So all of a sudden, remember I want to show you guys something. Look at that number. Hold on, let me show you. You see this number 121? Look at where it was 505, 569. We're not there anymore. We're now only at 121 versus 35, which means there's hardly any downside momentum and there's no upside momentum. What? No upside momentum? No. There's no upside momentum. I literally have my list here of all the good stocks that I'll give you, and a lot of them are the same stocks from last week. There's hardly any momentum. And if you take the ETFs out, there's only 33, not even 35. All right. Eagle Beagle, I think there's 150. Does VIX become more volatile with lower volume? It doesn't work on volume. It works on price movement. You can have low volume and high volatility. So it works on volatility, not volume. Okay. Just FYI. Okay. So now let's talk about, so let me give you the big picture, and then I'll I'll break everything down. Now, remember, I'm using my laptop. I'm in a hotel, so I'm not as frisky as I usually am. Are you guys seeing me okay, hearing me okay, getting all the information so far so good? Give me some feedback so I know that everything is okay and we can continue moving forward. Give me some feedback. Let me know if I think there's like a 20-second delay here, but let me know and we'll begin this part because I have a lot to talk about. I got tons of stuff to talk about. Okay, good. All right. You guys could hear me and see me just fine. Good. Hey, Rochelle. Good morning. Stacy, Manuel, Graham, John. Good. 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 Charlie. Good. 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 All right. Treasury yield climb at the start of the holiday shortened week. You see that right there? That's a wet blanket right there. Yield climbed. Very bad. Very, very bad. Good. 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 Excellent. I'm trying my best, guys. I really am trying my best here. Okay, good, good. Thank you. Good, 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 good. Even in Australia, look at that. Whew. All right. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Department of Commerce released Friday a core PCE. This was a good catalyst for Friday, but it didn't sustain the market. Basically showed that inflation has not moved at all in a good way. University of Consumer Sentiment came out at an 8-month high that, excuse me, gave us a little bit of a tailwind in the market. Oh boy, just when everything was going good, heartburn time. San Francisco Fed President Dolly stated on Friday, U.S. central bank's decision to cut interest rates by a quarter percentage point in December meeting was a close call. Well, good. At least she's being honest. Daily noted she's very comfortable with their median forecast of 2 interest rate cuts next year, highlighting that the Fed can adopt a more measured pace. Do you see that? She's honest. She said it was a close call. What they should have done was says no rate cuts right now. Honestly, between you and me, this is what they're thinking right now. If they could, they wouldn't even lower rates. They did it because it was posture, because they couldn't lower rates aggressively and then say we're not doing anything. It would make it really, really stupid and incompetent. And if you want to know my opinion right now, but at least she's honest. At least she's honest. She said it was a close call. Okay. Thank you for at least being honest and not peeing on our leg and telling us it's raining. She said, yeah, basically, look, they're not committing anything. When they get frisky, when they get worried, they stop making commitments. So that's what they're doing right now. My projection is that we'll take many fewer rate cuts next year than we thought, but I'll watch the economy and see if that works out. Well, you know what? At least she was honest. At least she was honest. Now, do you guys remember me telling you, and I hate to say I told you so, but do you guys remember me telling you that the worst thing the Fed can do is start lowering rates when they started lowering rates? Do you remember that? It was a big, big mistake. The worst thing they could have done was start lowering rates 10 weeks ago. Okay. And as you could see here, momentum levels aren't great. So we have a 91% chance that they're not going to do anything next time. And if I had my way, they would raise rates and undo what they did next time. Can't do that yet because it's political. If they weren't political, they would. Okay. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button. We remember I told you we're going to avert a government shutdown because we avert it all every time. We averted a government shutdown and the market's not reacting on it at all. The US Senate voted 85-11 to approve a spending bill that will fund government till next March. We kind of saw that. Angie and I saw that coming a mile away, right, Angie? You and I saw that coming a mile away. US stock market will close early. This is a fragmented week. It's a holiday week. Please, folks, wider spreads, less liquidity, less firepower. Roger, well, how come you're not giving me 2 trades a week? Because I'm watching your back. I'm watching your back. All right. Today, we're going to have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. That's this report right here. That's coming out at 10 a.m. Europe is down. Now, did we get a huge downside? No, but look at what happened after Friday's fiasco in the US. Every year, Angie, every year, um, every single year. One second, let me just post something here for you guys. Here, CTAs, stock today at 11 a.m. Here's this. Here's that. I will be doing my live class today. The only thing I'm missing is I'm missing another monitor. I need a third monitor. And I could work full time like this. Here's this. That's VIP room at noon today, as usual. Matt and I will be there. We're not in the same location, obviously. And here's a link to Customer Service Live. Look at that, 450 people in 25 minutes. Next year, Dr. Serena, we'll start getting 600. So Europe is not budging. Travel and leisure stocks declined on Monday, and media stocks, that's bad. China gave up earlier gains and closed lower. Semiconductor and tech stocks weighted on the index. That's very bad. Should I buy the Stealth Surge bonus stock now? Peter, you should not do anything this week. You should chill this week. Japan Nikkei closed higher today. Rally Wall Street Friday softened the expectation. Fueled optimism. Yeah, good luck with that. Fueled further rate cuts right after Dolly says we're not going to do any rate cuts. Meanwhile, Japan's 10-year government bond yield rose on Monday while the yen hovered near a 5-month low. And as far as stocks to watch, Qualcomm gained. That's good. Palantir. You guys take Palantir in. You guys, Palantir, the Pitt trade from last week, Lilly up 1%. So we got healthcare stocks rallying, possible chip stock rally, and Palantir rallying. I love that stock, and I know you guys made money on it. All right, come on, guys, hit the thumbs up button. We're about to talk about the stock market. This is the good time to take your Valium. All right, all right. 3 times Panji. Ooh, look at that. Cam 78. Good, good, good. I'm glad you guys are getting your money's worth from the pit. All right, stock market. Let's talk serious business here. I take it nobody's upset at the pit. I'm taking that we don't have any complainers about the pit here. Good. Glad to hear that. Angie, Cam. Good, 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 good. Glad to hear that. Okay, now let's talk about unpleasantries. So, folks, I got some bad news for you. Bad news. So this is the S&P 500. What happened on Wednesday? We dropped. What happened on Thursday? We dropped. What happened on Friday? We tried to rally. Look at where the high. Look at the high and look at the level right here. Look at the wick. The wick touched the election VWAP. It touched the election VWAP and the 8-day EMA, and look how it backed away. Hold on, let me blow this up. Okay, I'm going to blow this up real quick so you guys could see what I'm talking about. Now you could see a clear picture. Good, Robert. Good, good, good. The pit's been pretty frisky. So you see how the wick touched the 8-day EMA and the election VWAP, backed away and closed below the 50-day moving average. You see that? And we made a lower low that hit the 100-day moving average. And today we're again below the 50-day moving average. I'm going to tell you guys something. This is not good. This is about as bad could be. We couldn't hold the level above the 50-day moving average on Friday on the S&P 500. Do you see that? And look at how we touched the wick, the 8-day touched the wick, bounced off. And even though we closed somewhere up here, we made a lower low. And now we're still below the 50-day moving average. This is blown up. This is blown up so you guys can see it better because I'm on my laptop. Let me make sure you guys could see it all here. Yeah, you guys could see it. Okay, good. You guys could definitely see it. Okay. Let's talk about RSP. What did RSP do? Maybe RSP could save the day. Let's see what RSP did. Remember, this is a close-up. RSP touched the 100-day moving average right here and backed away, and now is between the 100-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. And look at where we're opening right here. Were we able to move to sustain and eat and close above 8 EMA? Not even close. Were we able to close above the 8-day EMA? We weren't even able to go above the 8-day EMA. And when we hit the 8-day EMA and the election day VWAP, which is that blue line right here, look at how we bounced off. Look how we bounced off. You see the wick bouncing off? That's a big FU. Excuse my French, but that's a big FU to this candle. And now we're below we're below the 50-day moving average. And on the equal, if you think the equal weight SPY did any, Roger, why are you so negative? Roger, I'm not negative. I'm being 1,000% factual. I'm trying to give you the big picture. I'm only reading the tea leaves. I have no bone in this. So look at this. We touched the 100-day. We couldn't even get up to the VWAP, 8-day EMA. We couldn't even get up to the election level. We couldn't even get up to the 50-day moving average on the RSP. And we made a lower low. And now look at where we're opening, not even above these two candles. Is this bullish? No, it's not bullish at all. There's absolutely nothing bullish about the equal weighted SPY. If you can find something bullish, I'd like for you to tell me what it is. We're below the off of the 100-day moving average, and we're now between the 200 and the 100-day moving average. On the regular SPY, we couldn't even make it above the 50-day moving average after this huge down candle times 2. We couldn't even trade above the 50-day moving average on the SPY. It sucks. It sucks. This is not good. Joe says, will today be a normal rotation Monday? I don't think there's anything normal about this week, Joy. I don't think there's anything normal about this week. But I think we'll consolidate today, but we will have higher volatility. What you're going to be watching for today is the VIX and whether the VIX breaks 18 or starts coming back up. That's the biggest things. We'll get there in a minute, Eduardo. We're not done yet. We're about to look at mags. We're going to look at all of it, Eduardo. That's our job here, to look at all of this stuff. Mags, what are mags doing? Well, mags keyed off the election VWAP. Look at that. They couldn't even reach the election VWAP. And these suckers are now back above the 8-day EMA. Look at this. Do you realize that if we go above this level right here, if we go up in the mags above here, above 86, 89, we have an A line right here. We have an A line in the mags if we go above this level. So the mags aren't looking bad at all. They're actually looking good. They're up 0.97 today. But what about the rest of the market? What about RSP? How much is RSP up? RSP is down 37 while mags are up 0.98. How about equal weighted SPY? Equal weighted SPY, because it has combination, is flat. So but for the mags, Eduardo, but for the mags, the SPY wouldn't even be positive right now. What about the mags? Is the only thing that looks reasonable, which is bad. Okay, what about QQQ? It's up 0.33. We hit the 8-day EMA, we backed off, and now we're between the election VWAP and the 8-day EMA. Not a great place to be. Not a great place to be. So is the NASDAQ helping out? No, the mags. But for the mags, this would be negative. I'll prove it to you. Yes, I could prove it to you. Look, let's look at equal weight SPY. Let's see how much mags are helping the equal weight SPY. Do you see that? Equal weight SPY is almost at the 200-day moving average. And I don't care that it closed here. It couldn't get up to the quarter-day VWAP, and we almost had the 200-day moving average. So I don't have the overnight here, but let's just say that it's not doing great. So the only thing that's driving the market right now, let's look at the Dow Jones and the Russell. Hold on. Let's not make any conclusions, Eduardo. What's the Dow doing? Negative 23. What about the chart? Couldn't even get to the 8-day EMA. And now between the 100-day EMA and the 8-day EMA. Remember, the biggest thing I told you is till we erase, do you remember what I told you about this big ugly bar? We need to recover 60% of this bar, which would put us above the 8-day EMA. Did any of the indices do that? Let's take a look. Mags would have to come up here for that to do that. So none of them did, but the only one that's looking halfway reasonable is Mags. How about Russell? Let's look at Russell. And I'll look at semiconductors too. I looked at equal weight SPY. QQQE is equal weight SPY. Russell is flat. Look at that. And look again. It's a below the 100-day moving average. This couldn't hold the 100-day moving average. This couldn't hold the 100-day moving average. And this doesn't seem to be able to hold. See how it's keying off? Nothing is looking great, guys. I would love to tell you that everything is looking fantastic and the market's looking great, but we only have 35 stocks, including ETFs. Without ETFs, 33 stocks breaking out. SMH is not even, I mean, look at this mess. We're certainly not at 280. So I'm not seeing any love right now. I'm not seeing any love right now at all in the market. How about momentum levels? Let's look at momentum. Hey, folks, is this helping you out? Is this helping you? Is this helping you out? Is this helping you out? Yay, 37 minutes, over 500 people. And it's a holiday week. A lot of people are traveling right now, mostly institutional hedge fund managers. All right. Momentum levels. Let's look at momentum. Let me make this small again. Hey, Rachel, do you want to come out here for a second and say hi to everybody?
Yeah.
Come over here. Say hi to everybody. 1 second. My daughter wants to say hi to everybody. Just a quick hello, Rachel, then you go back. Say hello to everybody. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, go back. Go ahead.
Bye.
Bye. Rachel says hello and goodbye. We'll see you later, Rachel. All right. She's having fun. Carlos says hello, Rachel. Oh, by the way, guys, I got Carlos's doc. I'll read it over and make sure it's kosher, and then I'll post it. Thank you for sending it to me, Carlos. I appreciate it. I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't had a chance to review everything, but I want to review it and then I'll post it. Thank you. Yeah. See, she's in the bedroom over here. A lot of folks are saying hello to you, Rachel. Rachel says, I hope everybody has a great holidays and say hello back. That's what she says. She's my 11-year-old. Okay, so semiconductors, I don't like the fact that we're keen. I don't like what I'm seeing at all in the market. I just don't like any of it. I don't like volatility. I don't like anything. Let's look at momentum levels. You too, Eagle, Lee, Steve, Carlos, Kevin, Dave. Yeah, thank you. She's at the gym. She's downstairs at the gym. So momentum levels. She'll be up. She's going to be up in 20 minutes. Look at the number of stocks in the market trading above the 50-day moving average. Oh, I will, Angie. She definitely will. Yeah, there you go, Rochelle. And my other daughter's name is Michelle. She's not here. She's in Tampa in school. Yeah, Santa is very good to Rachel. He's good to her. Thank you, guys. All right. So that's very kind of you. Thank you all. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. So only 52% of stocks in the entire stock market are trading above the 200-day moving average. Do you guys realize if this number goes to 49, if this number goes to 49, we're officially in a bear market. And right now, look at momentum levels. Only 33% of stocks are trading above the 50-day moving average. Momentum levels suck right now, folks. Momentum levels suck. Like suck. Like big time. This is bad. This is not a bull market. And again, if this goes below 50, we're officially in a bear market because this is every stock that's been trading over $2. So any stock over $2, any stock over $2 has been trading a minimum of 6 months. So this officially, not according to me, but the government will say we are officially in a bear market if this goes to 49%. We're at 52, and Friday we were at 50. It doesn't look good. She's studying. She's studying. She's majoring in criminal justice so she can go to law school, just like her mom and I did. She's following our footsteps, and she got straight A's this semester. Yeah, Michelle got straight A's this semester. She's been doing really good this semester. I'm very proud of her. She's going to go to law school. Thank you, Rebecca. Does it ever go below 50 just for sure? It goes below 50 and it could stay below 50. As a matter of fact, Stacy, let me show you something. If the S&P 500, let me show you something. And this is a fact. This is not my theory, guys. You see this right here, this line right here, this orange line, not S&P, RSP. Let me go. RSP. I want to show you how scary this is. If this index comes to this line, we are in a bear market. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Right here, if this is the equal weighted SPY, right? And if this comes to this line, we are officially in a bear market. And I don't mean, this is not according to my 30 years of experience. This is just economics 101. If less than 50% of stocks are trading below the 200-day moving average, the market is in a bear market. And we're right now already not in a momentum market, and we're already below the 100-day. So the more likely scenarios, we're going to continue staying in this area right here. Thank you, Delbert. Thank you, Regendron. Nice, nice. Good. Maybe we'll see each other at the graduation, Robert, end of this year. I mean, next year. She just has a couple of semesters left. All right. And my daughter, Michelle, she's not spoiled. She's working as a waitress for her spending money. So she's working and she's going to school. My daughters are not spoiled. So again, I don't like this. I don't like the momentum levels. I don't like what I'm seeing in the market here. I don't like that there's only 33% of stocks trading above the 50-day moving average. And if you look at all the indices, which we'll go over right now, and then I'll get you stocks that I like. Yeah, as a SPY up 60% up to December big can. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Whew, a lot of red here. So you could see S&P 500, the mags are really distorting that S&P 500 because you still only in the mags have in the SPY, only 55% of stocks are trading above the 50-day moving a 200-day, which means those mags are really influencing the market a lot. As far as the Russell 2000, 51%. Russell 1000, this is 1000 of the biggest stocks in the market. 29% are trading above the 50-day and 57 are above the 200. Thank you, Ragendron. I appreciate it. Thank you, JNS. I appreciate it. All right. And the Dow, 47% and 73%. NASDAQ 100, look at NASDAQ 100, guys. 51% above the 200-day moving average. The 200-day. And the NASDAQ Composite, 57. I would love to look. One thing about me, I'm going to tell you guys. One thing about me, I don't like to paint pretty pictures. I'm really objective. Like I'm not big on hurting people's feelings or or about blowing smoke up here, you know what. My job is to be honest with you, and I don't like where we're at right now. Now, last week, I showed you this chart right here at number of stocks trading above the 20-day moving average on the S&P. I want to show it to you again, but I want to show it to you on a weekly basis real quick. And then we'll move on to the stocks that we like. Weekly, 5 years, area. So we're still at this level. Now, we don't come to this level very often. What I'm hoping for is, but look at here. We were at this level for about 2 weeks. So we could stay around here for a while and we can go a little bit lower. The point is, we're still at this level. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we should have a little bit more of a bounce in the short term, or we can come down. But I wouldn't be buying anything till we're way above this, like up to the 50th percentile. Very, very cautious right now. Very, very cautious. Let me show you another thing. One second. I'm going to show you the Dow Jones. And my job here is not to scare you. My job is to be real with you, because I'd much rather hurt your feelings and you make money or not lose money. So look at where the Dow is. See, we can easily come down a little bit more. So do I think we have a lot more to go? No, I don't think we have a lot more to go, but I don't like the instability right now, and we could bottom out a little bit more. This is a 5-year chart on Dow, so you could see while we're low, we're not down to about here. So we could come down a little further. No, I'm not CJ, I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't do that. Okay. So what's the bottom line today? The bottom line is this, guys. You're going to be keeping your eye on the bond market. You're going to be keeping your eye on the report today that comes out at 10 a.m. and not doing anything till then. You're going to be keeping your eye on volatility. Hold on. You're going to be, does this affect longs and shorts the same? It affects everything. I mean, the market, longs and shorts are part of the market. So let me just give you real quick here. I just want to show you something that I'm going to be really focused on today. So on the daily chart of the VIX, what you want to watch is you want us to break this level, which is 1776. You notice we weren't able to break this level on Friday. So today, I mean, not yet. We bottomed out near the same level, which is 1780. If I break this down for you, you could see that level is right here. That 7080 level is right here. We're either going to test this again and break through it and go down, which would give us a nice rally in the market, or we're going to come back up. The way I'm looking at it right now, we may consolidate and start coming back up, but not come up too much. If volatility starts declining, that's good for the market. Even if we don't go down, even if the stock market doesn't go up, look for the range. If we don't have a big range, that means buyers and sellers are starting to get a little more congruent. The biggest giveaway today is going to be whether or not we break the low on $ VIX. Okay? I'm just being very honest with you. That's going to be the biggest factor. Okay? All right. Let me give you guys stocks that I'm watching right now. I'll give you now, folks, please be careful. Wait till 10 a.m. Wait for confirmation, and don't feel like you need to do anything today. You don't need to do anything today. You really don't. Okay? I'm going to try not to do stuff today versus going out of my way to do stuff today. All right. So let me show you stocks that I like to the downside first. Verizon. Volume is definitely supporting higher volume. big volume here on Friday. Verizon, SLB, volume, volume. It's supporting the down move. MCHP, it only took a while for the stock to turn around and come back down. And look at where we're at now. Volume is coming up. Sitting on the hands this week is the best thing possible because there's going to be some roller coasters and you'll be tempted. With market, so let me tell you guys, remember something. I'll be talking about in the VIP room today, debit and credit spreads, John. That's going to be the topic at noon today. I'll post a link. We are now right at the VWAP. Remember I told you wait till we're at the VWAP on Starbucks? We're right at the VWAP. So if we break down this low right here, and the fact that Starbucks is down is not a good sign either. That's a big consumer discretionary stock, just like Caesars. See that? I'm looking for stocks that couldn't go up on Friday because Friday was a fairly, bullish day. I'm looking for stocks, bearish stocks that couldn't go up on Friday. Because otherwise it's very hard to gauge strength and weakness. See volume up, all of these stocks went up. CCI, crap, CCI. And by the way, you might have noticed these are not the first time I'm giving you majority of these stocks to the short side. Master brands, if housing is bad, this will go down and it's less than $20. This might not be on your radar. Look at how volume is picking up. If real estate is going to go down because interest rates are going to stay elevated, no good. Why so much volume on a Monday and a holiday? On a Monday and a holiday? I don't think we're going to have a lot of volume today, JNS. I said we're going to have low volume, which means we can have more volatility. The less volume you have in the market, the more. Okay, so let me show you something. A lot of volume equals this. A low volume equals this. So again, a lot of volume equals this. Smooth liquid moves that move like this, slowly, like a painting. A lot of movement and no volume equals jaggedness, gaps, spikes, unforeseeability. So I think we're going to see very little volume and a lot of jaggedness. The kind of crap you guys see overnight. Look at overnight markets, gap up, gap down, a price here, like very incongruent price action. If that happens on a daily, that can be big. So be careful today. What are those little underscripts 2 days ago? 2 days ago. That's the low, means a 52-week low. Master brand and on volume. All right, let's move to the upside now. Yeah, that means it's a 52-week low or a swing low. Good time to sell when you see these little things. All right, long side. ANET as a possible A line. Look at that, way above the 8-day EMA. I would wait for it to hit the 8-day EMA or break above this level, one or the other. I still like Apple. Although I'm telling you guys, this is not a time to be a hero. This is not a time to show your relatives how great of a trader you are. CCL, sorry, wrong ticker. CCL, wrong ticker again. CCL, again, be careful with these stocks. Be careful today. Be careful. Don't be a hero. Don't think you're smarter than the market. Look at that. Overextended a little bit. A lot of these longs are overextended. They need to go back to the 8-day EMA. Fox A, this one looks good. Wow, look at that. What a beauty. be careful, guys. Be careful. A lot of these stocks will open higher and then just tank. Give the market some time to show its hand today. It's Monday. Let the market become congruent. WRBA, eat. I love this compression right here. I'd love to see a breakout right here. And KR. All right. All right, folks. This is what Uncle Roger has for you today. Now, real quick, let me just point this out. Please, please, please. Join me today at 11 a.m. Second, let me just post this for you. This is for 11 a.m. This is for noon. And let me give you customer service live so you guys can check it out for any needs that you guys may have. All right. If there's Roger at rogerscott.com. We already broke 500, Kevin. We're already at 5 something today. Thank you guys for being here. If I didn't answer anything, please let me know. If you have a customer service question, please reach out to customer service live. Rachel, myself, and Natasha, my wife, we say we'll see you at 11 a.m. Bye, guys. Have a great morning. Please be careful today. Not a time to be a hero, okay? We have likes. How many likes do we have? Let's see how many likes we got. We got 247 likes. 247 likes. All right, guys. Bye. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate all of your time. I'll see you in a couple hours, guys. Gonna grab some breakfast.